You're okay now, you're awake now. Okay.
They seem more pleased to see you than they were to see me.
Good, that's nice.
Yes, of course it is. You're an honoured guest.
Yes.
Now, since we last met, you've done 3 movies while still doing that much acclaimed part in Pravda.
Yes.
How do you... I mean, are you a workaholic?
Yes, I'm a workaholic. I have a fast car, a fast bicycle. I've done 3 films, so what are they? 84... I mustn't plug them, must I? But I have done 3. Yes, I sort of squeeze them in.
Where do you find the time? I mean, you never rest?
I never rest. It's easy at the National Theatre because I'm not on every night, you know, I'm playing every night, so I manage to wangle it so I can get out and to my bit and then back to the theatre.
Yeah, but you get any time for your family, get any time to relax?
Not at all, no.
Or do you bother? You don't bother with
No,
the
actually,
family?
I've been on 4 weeks holiday, a long deserved rest.
And
so
are you a good person to be on holiday?
Terrible.
I mean, you're one of those people who can lie on the beach forever, like myself.
I can lie on the beach, I can't walk, I loathe sightseeing.
Yeah, me too.
We went to Venice, and I just like to sort of walk around, and I like to take it easy and read a book. I'd much rather do that.
Yeah, people start leading you into churches in Venice, don't they?
And buildings and
looking up at dark things on the walls.
Yes, and art galleries. And
all yes, I'm glad I'm not
It's nice to be back
here. Yes, you're back among the uncultured here.
Yes,
yeah.
culture.
Yes. Then one of your new films, I'll plug it for you, called The Good Father. You play a man in midlife crisis, much like yourself.
Yes, that's why I took him. I like midlife crisis. I've been through my own midlife crisis.
You've been through
That's
it?
why I did Hollywood Wives, you see.
I see. That was it.
Midlife crisis.
Purge yourself of it.
Yes, and I think it did the trick. So I'm through that now, so that's why I did the part. No, it's quite a good film, I think. It's about it's like Kramer versus Kramer, but around Shepherd's Bush, you know, and around Wandsworth.
Yeah.
It's about a man in divorce and midlife crisis.
Yeah.
It's quite a good film.
As you say, you went through your midlife crisis in Hollywood. It's a good place to go through it.
Yes, lying on the beach up in Malibu on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, you didn't like it much, though, did you?
Well, it's good to be back. I love the climate. It's sort of Mickey Mouse land, but a wonderful summer we've had, isn't it? Isn't it been marvellous?
What, here?
Have you enjoyed the summer? We're having it today, I think.
Yeah. And the character in The Good Father, he's kind of stuck in the 60s, isn't he?
That's right, yes, and he doesn't really grow up. He's now in the 80s, and he realises life's left him behind. He's very bitter. It's not a laugh a minute, I must tell you.
Yeah. You don't do much cheerful stuff, do you?
No, I only do the heavy stuff, because I'm not a very cheerful person. I'm always cast the heavy. I'm always cast as... I don't know why.
They always say it's
like
hard.
Cheerful little chappy, really.
Oh, yes, you are a sunny-natured Celt, aren't you?
We all the Celts are.
Yes, with our short legs and long body. Is that the reason you turned down the part of Gandhi? Because of...
Yeah, I realize it too.
Short, stubby legs.
My father, actually, that's absolutely true. All due respect to Ben Kingsley. Attenborough did offer me the part, and I phoned my father up. I said, he's offered me Gandhi. He said, who's playing? He said, is it a comedy, is it? I said, you can't play Gandhi, and look at me. But no, I had to, actually, no, it was a big mistake, and I'm glad somebody else did it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you not regret not having done it or given it a shot?
I couldn't have done it. I'd have been laughed off the screen.
Well, it's true. You've got to be spindly-legged, haven't you? The greatest respect to Gandhi and Ben Kingsley, yes. We'll drop that one because we're insulting too many people.
Getting into trouble now.
Yeah. Now, Pravda is at an end.
Well, no, we've got 20 more performances.
Have you?
Yeah. 20 more performances. We come off in November, and that's it.
Still, you've got a lot of wonderful... Where do you go from there? I mean, you're hardly going to get better critiques, are you, than you got from Pravda?
That's the problem.
That's tough, isn't it?
I'm starting Lear on Monday, start rehearsing that. So I'll have a go at it anyway.
Everybody
give it a whirl.
Wants to play Lear in their declining years, don't they?
In declining years. Yes, I hope I've got a couple more years left before I get too old.
Steady. No, I think you're the right age. You're the right age for Lear.
Yes.
No, you are.
Yes, I am. 80. I'm supposed to be 18, right?
Yeah, right.
It's a good age to play it now.
Yeah. But, I mean, it is a challenge, an enormous challenge, isn't it?
Yes, but I mustn't take it too seriously.
No, exactly.
I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to take anything ever seriously again.
Was there a period in your life you took things too seriously? Or?
Yes, I took everything seriously, so I try not to now. Being Welsh, actually, I do tend towards the Celtic gloom. So now I've decided that I'm going to try and enjoy my life. And I am. I'm having a ball of the time.
Yeah. You're controlling yourself, of course.
I'm controlling myself.
Now, you know that Jackie Collins has written this...
Another book?
Folly or up here. Hollywood Husbands.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, Hollywood
It's a part for me, isn't it?
Well, of course there's a part.
Oh, well, I do that.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I love junk. I love it. Yeah. Well, I think it's good. You know, it keeps the mortgage paid and also, you know, keeps your feet on the ground. Too much Shakespeare, too many classics. You know, that's no good.
Yeah. Yeah, you like a good laugh as well.
Yes.
I mean, do you have fun when doing these mini-series?
Oh, yeah.
Laughing on the inside.
Yes, laughing on the inside and all the way to the bank. Yeah. Well, I used to get to work in the morning and get into bed with these ladies, you know, in this room. I mean, the producer said to me, he said, do we have to pay you for this, Tony?
Honestly, it makes you spit.
It does.
Yeah. Now, as a child like myself, you were a child of the movie generation. We're roughly the same age.
Yes.
I'm probably a few years younger than you. But you were influenced by the movies, weren't you? The actors that you saw. We all were.
I was brought up on movies. My parents were quite disciplined. I used to go to a movie once a week or twice a week. But I used to watch all those old Warner Brother movies, Bogart and all that lot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I used to learn the script.
You could.
I knew you were going to ask me this. You want me to do it?
Speak the script, yeah.
Well, speaking. Okay.
But do you remember those scripts?
Yes. My name is Spade, Sam Spade. License number 357896. Issued by the Police Department of San Francisco. Occupation, private detective, sometimes known as Private Eye.
Well done.
That's Bogart.
As close to Lauren Bacall as I've ever heard. Very nice. It's just another facet of your...
Yeah, very slick chip, going up for life. I'll tell you about it. So it's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it's good. And you remember the lines.
Yes, I remember the lines. I learned all that before I came on here.
For God's sake, don't let them know all the secrets. Yeah. What else have you learned?
I can't tell you. A few others. The classic, Richard Burton. Well, Burton and I came from the same town.
Port Talbot.
Port Talbot. Alas, he's gone now.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you don't mind being compared to him, because there is a comparison to be made.
Well, there used to be a lot of comparisons, but no, I used to pretend not to like it, but I was rather flattered.
Yeah.
I thought he was a larger-than-life character.
Can you do him? Can you sound like Burton?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them, Elizabeth gone with all my baubles and stones.
There'll always be a part for you on Spitting Image.
Oh, yeah.
You don't do any of our nights, our distinguished nights.
Yes, John Hugan, I saw him, yes. My dear boy, it's very good to see you again. I saw him in Venice, actually. I said, hello, how are you, sir? I heard you were here. I'm doing a film in Zagreb. Marvellous. Just come over here for a holiday.
Well, anyway, and we wish you luck. But King Lear, as you say, without taking it too seriously, you'll probably inject a few laughs.
I hope so. I'm going to play it for comedy. Yeah.
It could be a first. Tony Hopkins, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, Paul Young will be singing, Barry O'Halloran will be slinging pizzas in less time than it takes to tell how an extremely tall man got an extremely bright idea one day while hitchhiking through Europe. Why not hitchhike through the galaxy, he thought. Shortly afterwards, this rotten idea turned into 4 books, 2 records, a computer game, 2 radio series, a TV series, and a constellation of money. It was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.